And Tori, a Greenville-based company is hoping to lead the charge when it comes to coronavirus testing. But before you think this is just another test site, think again. Arclabs says they are not testing whether you have the coronavirus, but rather if you've already been exposed to it. This is information they say can really be vital when it comes to keeping everyone safe and keeping businesses operating. And today we're going inside this lab talking to the experts. Fox Carolina's Shale Remein out live in front of Arclabs. So pretty neat this is really right here in our backyard.
Yeah, Cody, it is right here, and it's been here actually for about 18 years, but they're doing something differently now. Arclabs has done everything from DNA testing to pro sports testing, but now this exact same company is going to start testing people who may have had a run-in with the coronavirus, but it starts by testing your antibodies. Little reminders are everywhere you turn. Less traffic, businesses closed, everyone trying to avoid the coronavirus. But what about the people who've already had it?
Research is starting to say that there could be a large population that's already had the virus, just had minimal symptoms, and that means that you could be immune.
A Greenville-based company, Arclabs, is gearing up to expose not the people who have the coronavirus, but the people who have had it and may not even know it.
Virus test is specifically tailored to look for the virus itself. But what research is starting to show is that instead of looking for the virus, we might need to be looking for the antibody, which is what your body creates after you've already had the virus. So if you have the antibodies in your system showing that you've already had the virus, the presumption is that you will then have a less likely chance of getting that in the future.
Wednesday, this lab will begin using a blood test, looking for an antibody showing if you're immune, and that could have rippling effects for several businesses.
I mean, if you're immune, it means that you're not going to be potentially infecting people around you. It could be a great opportunity for employers, especially employers that are working in high-risk situations, nursing homes, hospitals, first responders, to determine the level of PPE that might be required.
The president and CEO explains this testing is still being looked into, but based off of previous strings of the coronavirus.
If we can just push this information back to the Department of Health to show the Department of Health the percentage of people that have already had the antibody in their system, then we can help do our part to just show where we are in this curve.
And Arclabs got the green light just last week by the FDA, all under the Emergency Use Authorization Act. So still some research still to be done here, but they are very excited for what this could mean for Greenville and the entire nation. Live in Greenville, I'm Shale Remein, Fox Carolina, the 5 o'clock news.